Hello everyone. Today we will study chapter number 6 from your supplementary reader, The Making of a Scientist by Robert W. Peterson. The story Making of a Scientist is written by Robert P. Peterson. It is about the great scientist Richard Ebright. He had a habit of collecting butterflies, rock fossils and coins since he was a small child. He started scientific research on the study of butterflies. His curiosity and will to win for the right reason made him successful. So, when the chapter begins, the article of Richard and his friend was published in the scientific journal Proceedings of the National Academy of Science. He was only 22 uh, when uh, when his article was published. It was the first time that the research work of a college student was published. It was a rare honor for Richard. Richard uh, Richard was the only child of his parent. He grew up at Reading in Peninsula, USA. He had uh, no one to play with, so he started collecting things like rock fossils and coins. Richard's mother was constantly with him. She encouraged him by taking him on trips and bought him telescope and other equipments. She found work to challenge him and held him to learn a lot. The reading of a children's book titled The Travel of Monarch X inspired him. He became interested in the world of science. The book asked the readers to study butterfly migration. Richard decided to raise butterflies at home to study their migration pattern. He would catch a female monarch and take her eggs. He would watch all the stages of development of the butterfly. Then he would tag their wings and free them. He did it for many years and raised thousands of butterflies in the basement of his home. And further in the chapter, Richard displayed his slides of rocks at the country science fair but did not win any award. He realized that he needed to carry out real experiments to win an award. He took suggestions from Dr. Yuphert. As a result of his many experiments, he won many prizes at the country and international science fair in the following year. And further in the chapter, the author says Richard tried to find the cause of viral fever that kills thousands of monarch butterflies. He thought that a beetle may carry the virus that causes viral fever. Richard experimented on Viceroy butterflies. He tried to prove that Viceroy copy monarch and Viceroy do it to protect themselves from the birds as birds don't eat monarch. The project won the first prize in the zoology division and overall third prize in the country science fair. Richard Further in the chapter, the author talks about that Richard was curious to know the reason behind 12 gold spots on a monarch's pupa. He and his friends built a device to prove that the spots were producing a hormone necessary for its full development. The project got him first prize in the country fair. He also entered the International Science and Engineering Fair. He got third prize for zoology in this fair. Richard grew cell. um Further in the chapter, Richard grew cells from the wings of a monarch butterfly. He further proved that the cells grow into a scale of wings only when they are injected with the hormones from the gold spot. He carried on his work at the Army Laboratory and Laboratory of the U.S. Department of Agriculture. After his freshman year at Harvard, He returned to the laboratory of the Department of Agriculture to identify the chemical structure of hormone. Richard's research on the hormone gave him an idea. He believed that his study could tell how cells read their DNA. He, along with his college roommate James R. Wong, worked on the idea. Then they wrote a paper explaining their theory. Richard graduated with the second position in the class of about 1500 students. He became a graduate student researcher. He started experiment to prove his new theory. Richard was not just a scientist, he was an all rounder. He was a good debater and a public speaker. He was also a photographer and an outdoor person. His social studies teacher praised him for his for his will to hard work and do his best and win. Richard had all qualities that made him a true genius scientist. He had the curiosity and first rate mind. He wanted to win for the right reason. So, this is what the chapter is all about. I hope it is clear to you. Thank you.